Hi peeps, welcome back to It's Your Life and Your Choice 2 podcast. This is a side segment called Alley Ups and Alley Oops, and today I just want to sit here and talk to you guys about getting to know yourself. We're going to jump right in it because why not? Actually, no, we're not. Little housekeeping stuff. If you would like to send an email, go ahead and send it into it's your life period your choice 2 the number 2 at gmail, and your email has a possibility of being read on the podcast, especially the main one. Also, be careful with your verbiage, make sure you're not trauma dumping, be realistic, also take accountability and any parts that it may have been your problem on certain things. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you guys. Also, please follow, comment, share. Get this podcast out there to other people because I'm honestly trying to help others. This isn't easy to get on here every day. Well, not every day, but every week to keep up with, and just feeling the discouragement of, I see people listening in, but I don't know how you're feeling about the podcast. So, yeah, type away, give a comment, and be like, hey, you're doing good, whatever. Or just say hi, I'm a fellow follower. I'd be excited to see you guys too. But, yeah. So, also, life has been lifing for me. Honestly, I am doing the best that I can. I'm going through an emotional roller coaster. God is really working through my heart. He's really working things out of me that were from my past and just old habits and old things that I don't need to hold on to, like how I speak death over myself sometimes. And it's because it's something that's been woven into me at such a young age. I don't realize sometimes I'm doing these things, even if it's in a little jokey joke and whatnot. So he's teaching me how to actually speak words of life and speak the words that he says over us, that we are chosen, that we are loved, we are wanted. He left the 99 to find the one. So I'm changing my perspective on that as well, on how I view myself, needing to fully look into the mirror and just accept all of me, which is not easy. This is why I want to talk about, who are you today? Who is you? Yes. And getting into the topic, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Not everyone is going to appreciate you for who you are. There's some people that are just simply not going to like you because they don't like what you're doing in your life, how you're growing, how you're healing, and it low-key calls them out on some of their own issues that they're not willing to deal with. So it's okay. Just give them grace that they need to grow and they need to continue to move forward in life, that they need to understand that, yes, because I'm a happy-go-lucky day person, or yes, things are going well for me, I do still have my ups and downs. But that doesn't mean that you need to diminish my light just because yours is feeling diminished. What do I need to do to help you feel more empowered? I'm willing to help you feel empowered. I want you to. I want you to grow with me. I want you to feel these good feelings. So on and so forth. But ask yourself, who are you? What do you like to do? Actually getting to know who you are. Yes, you have your favorite color, you have your favorite food, you have the favorite things that you like to do. What do you enjoy fully in your free time? How do you spend your free time? Do you do self-care? Do you need to do what you need to do with your face and everything? I'm still learning, so don't quote me on stuff like moisturizer and all that stuff. I know some of that stuff, but I'm still learning how to be a girly girl, how to actually be feminine and step in my feminine. I finally just found hair care products that work for me, and that took a while, honestly, years. It took me until I was 25 to actually figure out how my hairstyle is, what my hair type is. And to actually be able to take that proper care, I've been slowly but surely learning how to properly care for my face. Though it seems like that one's been taking longer because I keep breaking out to certain products. Like, I keep getting more pimples or blackheads or zits, whatever. And it's been frustrating of a process. But we're working on it. We're getting there. And I'm slowly stepping out of the old ways of where I used to be depressed and I just did the bare minimum, to now I'm actually like, no, this is the body that my soul is in. I need to take care of this vessel. That, yes, it's a temporary time that this vessel is going to be alive, but my soul still resides here, and this is what the body I've been given. This is the character that I am playing. So I need to go forward and continue to take care of this vessel I've been given to stay in. So just pour back into yourself. As you go out and you pour into others, as I'm pouring into you guys, I have to make sure I give myself time to pour back into myself. So I'm doing the necessary steps to heal the darker parts of me that have been rising to the surface. So I'm not only taking care of my mental health, I'm also taking care of my outside body health. And also what you put in, oh yeah, food, what you put in really can affect your outward appearance. Like, certain toxins come out in your face. You may break out in rashes, certain things like that. I've heard of people that just quit gluten altogether, like they even cut out some carbs, and they get a bad rash on themselves because of how their body reacts to carbs, and then no longer having them, and just all of a sudden they went cold turkey without it. You can have a bad reaction. The more you know. Just fun random facts. But just to give an example of what I mean by who are you, getting to know you and not letting anyone dim your light. No ma'am, no sir, no way, no how. Do not allow it. I had something that happened this weekend that really irked me, and it did hurt. Things were misconstrued. A person did something that is not what I expected from them. I hate to use the word expectation. However, this person that held themselves with respect and everything, I viewed them a little differently than others and was not expecting them to take the route that they did. However, I give them grace. I forgive them. You know what? Sometimes we just make choices that we believe is going to benefit ourselves and not fully understand the repercussions or how it may hurt other people. But live and learn, to each his own. If they were to open that door again and say, hey, I apologize for how I went about things, I would give that opportunity for that conversation to be had. However, it's going to take a while for trust to be regained. Simple as that. And you need to protect your boundaries and yourself as well. And just making sure that the space that you've created yourself with all the boundaries around it, that once someone has crossed those boundaries and messed with you, that they don't have an opportunity to cross them again. Okay? And going into me, I'm a goofy person. I'm cringy. I'm over the top sometimes. I have ADHD and a little bit of autism. And I quote movies. I like Disney, Universal, all other kinds of movies, like English. Do you know how to speak it? I'm not going to use the word that's in between. Okay. I's a good girl. Someone says squirrel, and I'm like, oh man, I hate squirrels, and that's from Up. I quote random movies. You say certain things, and it just boom pops in my head. I am not your usual conversator. I'm very unique. We all are technically unique, but some of us try to fit in and be normal. Normal is weird. Weird is technically normal. But a lot of conversations that I hold, people find it awkward because, like I said, random facts, I spit out random movie lines, and I'm pretty goofy. Sometimes I'm overbearing with certain things. It is what it is, but this is who I am, and I appreciate who I am. I like being silly. I like being goofy. I like being weird. I like knowing random facts because I love learning new things. That is me. I love blue in my hair, as you see, if those of you watching on YouTube. I love the color blue. It brings out the colors in my eyes. I have so many blue different things. I'm big, huge into the movie Avatar. Like, not Avatar The Last Airbender. Avatar, the one where they go to Pandora. And I don't want to go into full detail about it, but I love that movie for so many different reasons. I love how they are connected to nature and how they're connected to their version of God, how they have that direct connection to him and, well, her in the movie. For us, it's him. And I love how they live. It's amazing. It's truly invigorating. And, like, if I could go move to Pandora, sign me up. I'm big into the movie, or not movie, I'm big into the show Avatar The Last Airbender. Like, I've watched that show maybe 3-4 times already, like, from beginning to end, and maybe 5 or 6 times in total I've, like, randomly, like, popped in on different episodes because my kids watch it too. I've watched Legend of Korra as well because I wanted to continue the franchise. And I'm a big note taker, journaler. I love to do puzzles. I love to go out into nature, and I don't really like spending my time inside. Other than that, like, if I am spending my time inside, I want to be playing video games. I'm really good at my accuracy because of the way I focus. I hyperfixate. And these are all me. This is what makes me me. Like, my favorite food is sushi. Any day of the week. Like, give me some salmon or tuna fresh. Oh, yes, please. And I do like Red Bull, but I'm kind of getting away from that. I'm actually big on kombucha. Try not to, like, this is not an advertisement. Try not to show the name so I'm not demonetized. But I'm big on kombucha. I love to detox my system and cleanse myself. I love to sleep in. I love my sleep. But sometimes I'm a night owl and I don't go to bed on time. So I regret it in the morning. These are all things that make me me. Like, I can continue going on talking more and more about myself and just giving ideas, but I want you to start creating ideas for yourself. Like, how do you view yourself? What do you like? What do you like to do? How do you take care of yourself? How do you take care of your mental health as well? Because your brain is a muscle and you have to take care of your muscles. Like, you go to work out your muscles in the gym, you need to work out your brain muscle as well. So you need to be learning things, you need to be reading, you need to be journaling. Journaling is so healthy that when there's sometimes you can't just get certain things out of your head, to actually write it down on paper, to see it, to read it, helps change your viewpoints on certain things. And it helps also get it out of your system. It's another way of venting without possibly having, like, backlash from another human being because they don't fully understand what you're talking about. And it creates that safe space for yourself, like a diary almost. You don't have to say, "Dear diary, this is what happened today." You just write out your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're dealing with, what's at the top of your mind. What do you feel like might be holding you back? What are just, like, things in general you'd love to talk about? It can be random stuff too. It doesn't have to be like what you're going through, the situations. You could be even like making little short stories. Like, I'm an imaginative person. And I come up with little scenarios in my head all the time. I can write so many different short stories, honestly. So just take your time, and if you can, sometime this week, get a journal and write out, who are you? Who is Allie? Who is, insert your name here. And just explore yourself. Take yourself basically on a date. If you can actually go out and take yourself on a real date, do so. Get to know you and take time and invest in yourself. You have to invest in you if you're going to invest in anything else in this life. If you don't take care of you first, then everything else, you're not really putting all of your effort in as well, because you're not putting the effort back into yourself. Sorry, somebody had to call it out and say it like it is. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat things, but in order to pour into others, in order to love other people, you got to love yourself first, because you're not actually loving them fully. You're kind of half in, half out. You may give 70%, but you still have 25% you still need to work on. Why? Because you're not working on yourself. It all comes back to you. You are lacking in areas in your life. Well, you need to do the time, the work, and sit down with yourself and say, okay, what can I do differently? What do I need to work on? How can I change this? Like XYZ, fill in the blank. But you got to take that time with yourself first and try to find the roots of certain things that are like coming up and are blockages for you. Like there can be branches of it, like anxiety, depression, envy, comparison, and like lust, lack of trust. What the root of that is: abandonment, abuse, rejection, unforgiveness, so on and so forth. Like, you gotta find, like, what is causing this, and then find the root of it. Where did this come from? Like, was it something that happened in your life that caused you to now be a bitter person and not forgive others? Is there something in your life that happened that you were abandoned at, like, in the past, so now you're envious of others, you seek attention from others? Or you've been rejected in your past so many times that you're kind of like put back. You're depressed, you're anxious, you don't know what to do sometimes. You don't know how to speak to others because you're afraid of how they may react. Dig deep on you. Find you. Invest in yourself. Okay? Do not let anybody dim your light. You are wonderfully and beautifully made. You are so perfect in so many different ways. You may not think you are perfect, but I'm going to be Christian for a second and put this. If God was perfect, and God is perfect, and we are made in His image, doesn't that mean we're perfect too? And yet we sit here and we belittle ourselves. I do it too. I'm calling myself out on this too, so don't feel bad. But that means we are made exactly the way He meant for us to be made. Wow, isn't that something? Take that chip off your shoulder of, wow, I'm not worthy, I'm worthless, I'm not anything. All those, like, bad comments you've had of yourself, or you think of yourself, or you've heard about yourself, brush it all away. It's gone. Be gone. Because I am me. No one else can be me but me. You can't think like me. You can't do things like me. No one else can be me. I am uniquely made, and I am wonderfully made. I am perfectly made. Everything was done for a reason. So no matter what you're going through, no matter how, when you look in the mirror, how you view yourself, you're awesome, you're perfect, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're handsome. Okay? I love you guys. Please take care of yourself, and please take the time and journal. That's all I'm asking. And also, if you're enjoying this podcast, please give a like, a follow, a share, get it out there, comment on it, just say, hey, like, it's me. Like, I'm your fellow follower. Like, glad to see you. I want to know who you guys are. I want to interact with you guys. And I do thank you guys for those who have tagged along and who have been there and actually stuck to it with me. I appreciate you guys. Like, you're A1s from the day one. And also, feel free to send in an email, please. Like, whatever you are going through, whatever you may need help with, a better perspective, advice on, so on and so forth. Like, I'm here for you guys. Even if you just need someone to listen to, I will listen. And I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to grow. I want humanity to be better humans. That's all I'm wanting in this. Like, I want to help God's people. I want to help his creation and everything that he's done. And I truly just want the best for everyone. Okay? So whatever you're going through, I'm here. I'm willing to listen. Send an email. Again, it's your life, period, your choice 2, the number 2, at gmail.com. Okay? I look forward to hearing from you. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day, okay? Like, chin up, smile, like, you got this. You're perfect. You're awesome. Okay? Bye, peeps.